starting painting here. We're just applying our magic white on. Get a nice thin, even coat right across the canvas. No idea what we're going to paint, but we're going to have fun painting either way. So, got, I think this is a 11 by 14 or 12 by 16. I can't quite remember what I grabbed out the old canvas pile. But we're just gonna get this canvas ready to go, and then we'll throw some color on it. For those of you who have never worked with magic white or liquid white before, the key is a nice thin, even coat. You can always test it in a couple places. Make sure you have a little clean fingerprint like that. That's when you know you have just enough. Okay. Noticed there's a few spots here I need to just scrub a little bit in. Oh shoot, what should we paint? Thank you guys for popping in. I'll tell you what, let's do something fun and soft. I'm just gonna grab just a touch of cad yellow here. We're gonna scrub a little bit of yellow here. Just a touch. Well, that looks awfully bright to you guys, don't it? That's it. We'll just blend this out. We're mainly just staining the canvas with color. And that color all the way to the edge of the canvas there. Alright, there we go. Whew, that looks awfully bright, doesn't it? Anyway, we're just going to pull in right from that yellow, dirty, same old dirty brush. And we'll just pull in just a little bit. Some red, alizarin crimson in here, blend the sky down. Kind of doing these crisscross strokes. Again, we're just staining the canvas with paint. We're not really using a lot of color. We did use a lot of yellow there, but that's okay. We'll subtle things down a bit as we go. Okay, again, coming to that red. And we're going to have a little reflection. Let's pull some of that. Smush paint here. Horizon line somewhere there. Yeah, shoot. Who knows? We're just playing. I'm going to gently go across. Just introducing some of that yellow and this little pink sky into the water. Hope you guys can hear me okay, by the way. Thank you for being here. If you guys want to be really super helpful, hitting that like button. That always gets people in here so they can see what craziness I'm up to today. Alright. Now, what I think we're going to do real quick is I'm just going to step over and clean my brush off. Because we're going to go into some blue, but I don't want that red and yellow in there yet. So, I've just got over here a little paint thinner. Screen, I'm kind of scrubbing my brush out. Okay. Got a little beater rack. Voila. Hey, thank you guys. Alright, so I said we were going to come in to a little bit of the blue, not much. Prussian blue is very, very strong. We don't need very much at all. We'll just kind of come up into the corner. And again, we're just staining the canvas. We're not really putting a lot of paint on there. We're going to buff with just a couple edges. Just little hair and air, as Bob would say. Gently across. We want to keep some of that white border in between the colors because it kind of sells that look of the sky and the horizon. And who knows, we might put some clouds in here too, but for now, we just want a light, nice top here. Okay? Same thing here, just gently pulling in, staining that canvas with a little blue. It's going gently into that orange and that red. Oh yeah, this is going to be a good sky. I can already see it. Look at that. Alright, now, obviously we're going to do some water. So, set my horizon lines here, my sky's here. Again, we're just going to put a little bit in, just touching. Prussian blue is very, very, very strong. I'm going to keep some of these colors, so I'm just going to gently pull in, kind of at the edge, and then pull longer and more across as they go down. Now I know this is a little bit different of a way you guys have probably seen water being done, but I like those little lines and ripples and movements. It's easier for me to kind of know where my knife is going to be and what it's going to be working on. So, but we will kind of blend it a little bit. We know that water doesn't do a complete full reflection. You always have movement. So we're just kind of cutting this water down by just a couple hairs, staining that canvas, coming in here, making it kind of dark, blend nice and soft right across. See? And by doing this, we don't have to worry about the water turning green when it runs across the yellow, because we have this alizarin crimson buffer. We've got oranges. Yeah. Got a nice sky and a nice reflection going on. Hey, I appreciate that. Thank you guys for hitting the like button. Quite a good handful here today, and I appreciate that, especially on a nice little lazy Sunday. I figured I'd do something paint today, so that's what we would do. Alright, I have an idea. Let's load up with a little bit of titanium white. I do think maybe we'll put a couple of fun little clouds in the sky. I think we might add some color to the sky and those clouds too. I don't know. Shoot. We're just playing and having fun here, folks. Alright, I'm gonna grab my fan brush right here. Thank you guys, appreciate it. If I've missed any comments, I do apologize. I always tend to focus on what I'm doing here instead of what's going on down here. But thank you, and well, thanks. I appreciate that. Yeah, so far it's coming along pretty well. Alright, we're going to get a little titanium white here. And load this fan brush up. Put a little streamy cloud right here. Just grabbing the titanium white, loading that fan brush up, and we're kind of using the corner, scrubbing in color. Going right across there. Maybe right there. Just kind of squishing that color right into the canvas there. Yep, and we'll blend these out in a little bit, but right now I just kind of want to focus about putting something in there. Scrub in a little floater here. Maybe. Just see how I'm twisting this fan brush? Boy. You guys tell, doesn't really matter. We're just putting paint on there. I want to soften that sky just a tiny bit more. So once I think I got where we want, we'll blend it out, and then also we're going to add some darker clouds to this. So, all right, let's get back to some music, shall we? Sorry about the interruption there. All right, and And thank you for hitting the like button. I love seeing those little hearts float up like that. That's so amazing. Take the time and watch me. So grateful for that. Alright, what we're going to do with our little brush here, I'm just going to fluff some clouds, kind of taking the excess paint off, setting them back into that sky. Got some beautiful color in that sky, but I think we need a couple of disruptor clouds. I like to call them disruptor clouds. So, what I'm going to do, I'm going to grab, whoops, I'm not, touch my painting with a wet paintbrush. Silly me. Anyway, I'm going to come in some alizarin crimson, holding that right here to the side, okay, and some Prussian blue. We want, Prussian blue is very strong, so we want a little more of the purpley alizarin crimson type clouds, okay? Hopefully you guys can see that. I have a tendency to hide what I'm doing. I apologize. I'm left-handed, and so my palette's over here to the other side. Alright, let's put in some dark, distant clouds. And a couple of little growlers, little thing doers, as Bob would say, but just put in idea here and there. A couple little grumpy clouds in that sky, that beautiful sky we got going on here. Yep, a couple little stringers. There you go. When you kind of mix those clouds together, you get a neat sky. So again, same thing, we're just going to pull off extra paint, set those into the sky a little bit. Not much paint to take off, so you can kind of work it very lightly. Oof, alright. I kind of like where we're going. Boy, that yellow is very bright for you guys, probably, huh? Alright, what shall we do? Oh, I got an idea. These little growlers, they do, because the sunset is somewhere back here, they do need just a bit of a little oomph on them, so I'm just putting a little white towards the bottom of some of these, just to make them a little lighter. We've got that blue light color anyway. Just scrub these clouds just a little bit. Make it thinner. Really didn't want them that dark, but that's okay. We can fix the problem by scrubbing a little paint in. Make a guy float up there too. There we go. Yep, I like that. Okay. Now, since this is a kind of a sunset, I think we might do some kind of island fun scene or something. So what I'm going to do is just load up my brush, going into Prussian blue. I've got some green over here, want some green. We got this purple alizarin. We'll just dark colors. It's okay. Dark colors. Got Van Dyke Brown over here. We'll invite him to the party. Shoot, doesn't matter. Come to the party, Van Dyke Brown. Okay. What I think we're going to do is just kind of punch in idea, something going on right there in the horizon. Is it tropical? Is it northeastern? Is it northwestern? We don't know what area it is, but we're just punching on stuff, kind of making it look like a neat old reflection. And thank you for that, guys. I appreciate you guys being here. Look at that. Again, I love to see those little hearts coming up. I really appreciate that. Okay, we've got that in. Well, you know what? let's just make some fun trees. Make some light fun trees. Yep. We're going more into the northwest, I think. That's what we're doing today. Started maybe with an island scene, but you know, I changed my mind, so I did. So, there we go. Got a fun little bit of stuff going on there. Bring some trees closer. Something up front. We wanted to take our little fan brush here. Let's clean it off real quick. We could bring our fan brush in with some color and we'll chop in some closer details. Kind of want this a little more silhouetted anyway because it's near the sun. The sun's going to be setting back here. Boy, this most all of this will be dark. So we can add dark stuff, light stuff. We can just play with it, have some fun. Darken areas. Go. Make a couple chippity chops. Something, trees in the background, something like that. That forest goes just off into the horizon. Now it's gone. Alright, maybe even let's have a close, neat tree here. There we go. That kind of fills that in a bit. Yeah. I like that. Thank you guys. Again, thank you for hitting the like button. Okay, now we need a bit of water reflection, so we're just going to pull some of this color down. We're going to go smaller as we get closer to the island, longer as we get away. And again, it doesn't have to be perfect. It's just a reflection. It's no big deal. I'll take a clean brush here, and we'll just gently go right across it, like that. Boom! We got a reflection. Isn't that fun? Suppose we should add a water line real quick. Let's scrape something in here. Maybe there. Yeah, alright. I like where we're going. I do think maybe a little bit of land here, or some rock or something, would be neat. So, I'm going to grab some Van Dyke Brown, flatten that, just a touch of blue in there, maybe a touch of alizarin too. We're going to just play with it a little bit. And we'll cut a nice little ribbon of paint right here. And we'll just touch and put some rocks in. Now they don't have to be highlighted too much because they're in the shadow, but we do need something there. We don't want to leave that island just floating in nothingness. Alright. I'm going to take just a little bit of titanium white and mix it with that brown. Since it's in the shadow, we don't need a lot. Almost a gray tone. Very tan gray tone. We're just a couple of rocks. Just some highlights. There and there. Subtle. Nothing major. Like that. Now we just need to anchor that in a little bit, so I'm going to add a little bit of green. Just kind of smush in some stuff growing on that rock. You guys might not be able to see that, but there's just a little something extra here and there on that one. So. Alright, clean my knife off. We'll add just a little more rising water ripple right there. That really kind of connects everything there. Alright. Well, what do you say we have some fun? If we're not already, we're about to. Alright, we're going to load my brush up a lot of paint, okay? We're going to grab Van Dyke Brown, Prussian Blue, again, dark colors, alizarin crimson, grab green, doesn't matter. Gonna mix it up all right here on the brush. Now then, nice little, enough paint that it's nice and chiseled. I don't know if you guys can notice how that brush is just nice and chiseled. We're gonna put a line there, and we're gonna slowly turn our brush as we come down, and we're gonna make a different kind of tree. Okay. Gonna keep turning that brush as you go down. Well, I don't know what kind of. I'm not a treeologist, but I'm not sure what kind of tree this is, but it's a tree. All right, let's load this brush up. Let's add a little buddy for him. We're going to bring this down quite a bit, I think. Let's grab some more color. Let's fix a couple of things here. Some doers. Like this guy. One of those big old Christmas trees. Have to hang me down here. Okay. We're going to load that up to your liking. Now we'll take and move this land just a little bit down here. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I like that. That's a crazy old tired tree there. Alright, we're going to take the brush and just touch here, and you kind of make little grasses, things like that. Yeah, I like that. We're doing good here, folks. So now I'll just pull this down, say there, pull this down, say there, touch, fill this up a little bit. Again, we're just generally making the idea of a shadow, not too worried. Probably put something here, or put something here and eat up this stuff anyway, so let's not worry about it, right? Boy, that's a nice, I like that. I like that tree. Okay, what I think I'm going to do though is we are going to put a few highlights here, but not very much. We want this also silhouetted. We'll highlight this tree, maybe a little bit of grass as it's coming closer. But what I want to do is maybe add the idea of like a trunk. So I'm going to grab some Van Dyke brown and some titanium white, grab a little roll of paint and just kind of squish something in there. Squish some branches, kind of use the knife to scrape things in, and we'll do all that in a minute. I'm getting ahead of myself. My apologies, folks. If you don't like something, you can just come and cover it, just like that. Okay. We'll make this reflection a little bit darker, actually. I'm looking at things here. Pull that one down. That there. There we go. Now I kind of like that a little bit better. Gently. A couple hairs and some air. Alright. Let's get to doing some highlights, shall we? Alright, what I'm going to do, I've got this little brush. It's got already some titanium white on it. Alright. We're going to go just into a touch of yellow. Not much. Mainly white and yellow. Okay? And, I said we were going to highlight just a bit, so I'll come over to the side here, touch this guy, touch a little bit back there. But I know you guys probably, I don't know if you can see that or not, but it's there. Okay. Again, little yellow and white. And this guy will just do a couple touches here and there at the top, not much. And then as we come down, we We can add a little more, especially over our little trunk there. Boom, boom. And then subtle touches here. Just a little something. A little highlight. I will say, don't quite like that. So we're just gonna darken it just a little bit. Just come back in that same dark color. Just want to bring it down. Since we have this nice looking silhouette, I don't want to take too much away from it. In fact, I think that's pretty good. All right. Let me just scrape in something right there, some movements. Yep, just like that. Look at that. All right, now here I think is where we'll get a little crazy. I do think so. Before we do that, let's do a light, little. Ooh, getting a little dry. That's weird. Okay, let's try that again. There we go. Do little movements right here. So, a couple of sparklers, kind of give the lay of the land. Water's coming this way, and then it's coming back this way, around the bend. Yep. Okay. Let's get busy. I got some things to do. I'm just gonna softly blend this just a bit. Got a little crazy in the paint there. That's okay. Alright. Go back again. Blue. Much brown. Load that brush up. Alizarin crimson. Sap green. We just enjoying. And hey, thank you guys for being here. Look at that. 4K and 100 viewers. I appreciate y'all being here. That's amazing. Alright, what should we do? Should we do it? Should we do it? Where should we do it? Let's... Yeah, I didn't really like those 3 trees right there, so... We're gonna make a new tree right over them. Big old guy right here. He's gonna live right there. Right at the bend. Covering up some of that land that I worked so hard on. It's a shame, isn't it? Just kidding. It's alright. I know what I'm doing here, folks. Fix this guy a little bit. I want to make him real stringy and bushy. Big old tree. Kind of winter when they get the snow on them, they just look so pretty, you know? That type of tree. Alright. Loading up paint. Bam, 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 bam. Now, let's do that again. Blue, Van Dyke, loading that brush up. Alizarin crimson, sap green. Just munching it in my little pile here. Come down. Now this guy we will be highlighting quite a bit. It's gonna be a big old tree, and then we got big old land to put in right there. There we go. Shoot, look at that. Here, I thought I was a little behind schedule. Oh, I'm rocking the camera. My bad. I thought I was a little behind schedule, but boy, a couple of swipes of the paintbrush. Caught up. So again, I'm just chiseling the brush, and I'm making all kinds of little weeds and reeds. I'm just kind of smushing the corner when it's nice and sharp. And yeah, you get all kinds of neat little grass things hang over into the water. Yeah, we'll definitely be doing some highlights here. Okay, like that. We're doing good. We're just cooking and booking. All right, we know most of this I can just pull straight down. Here we'll just go a little lighter. Gently go across. Bam. Yeah, heck yeah. This is coming along great, guys. I like it. Okay, let's do some busy work. Again, I'm gonna grab a fan brush, just clean it off real quick. We're gonna come in to some cad yellow and some of this green, I think. So I did put a little magic white right on my yellow because we're getting a little thick, I think. There we go. Oof, yeah, look at there. Now we're getting some highlight colors. All right. You know what? I got a better idea. Why don't we use the same kind of brush to make the tree as we did the highlights? Hey, thank you guys. I appreciate that. We're up to 5K. Boy, what a good day. Good day indeed. Let's use, we'll use the exact same brush so I can show you guys kind of the process. There we go. As you can see, I'm loading that brush, kind of wiggling it. Okay, and we get a nice little chiseled edge. I'll come here, touch, just kind of let the corner of the brush bounce into that tree. Okay, come down. If you run out of, or you start getting too dark, just load your brush up again. Cad yellow. It's good because that dirty brush, you don't really need to worry about hitting greens in it anymore. Just touch a little bit here and there. Of course, we got to come on the other side too. So you just flip the brush. Oop, touch here and there. Nothing too crazy. And just bring that on down into the nothingness. Whew. Yeah, this one I think I will. I got a couple spaces. I think we'll add a trunk to that one. Yep. All right. So I've got this grass here where we did the same thing. So one, I'm going to go into a little more white. Okay. We'll use up the rest of my cad yellow, the rest of my white, whatever. We're just going to kind of make a little bit of a different green. Maybe touch of red in there too. Shoot, just leave it just like that. And we'll just kind of touch a little bit of color. Oof, look there, a couple of little firecrackers. Little bushes growing there, right to the background. Yeah. Okay. I like it. I like it. Yeah. Every once in a while, it's good to take a step back and take a look at what you're doing. All right. So let's add a little trunk here. Got Van Dyke brown. Put a little ribbon there. A little chunk there. Smush a good roll right there. Let me get a fat roll. Smash in a fat roll right there. Yep. Now we got a hearty little trunk there. And just for the fun of it, we'll just tap in a couple, just using the fan brush, a couple lines right over the trunk, just to set it back. All right. Now we need, I think, a little bit of grass and stuff, so I'm just cheating. Just smacking the fan brush right there, right up against the canvas, and that makes all kinds of little grasses and stuff, doesn't it? Pretty neat. Touch-ups. I do see I got a little muddy here. Dang, that sucks. Shoot. What do we do about that, my friends? I'll grab a clean brush real quick. Darn it. My fan, or my tree got a little carried away. Oh, that will just blend it out. It's no problem. Take it right off. There you go. No one will know except for us, so don't tell anyone. No one but the whole internet knows, but keep it a secret. Alright, let's put some rock in here. I've got Van Dyke Brown. Because it's in the shadow, I'm going to use up some of my blue too. Darken that a little bit. Yeah. There we go. We can leave it marbled and mixed. Heck, we can grab some of this other brown. It's whatever. Okay, just gonna run a little ridge, land right down here. Helps if you make those sound effects. I don't know if you hear me, but I'm over here swooshing and I'm making all kinds of noises. Anyway, all right. Scrape up the rest of my titanium white. Be a little careful, I got some green there. It's okay. It's in the shadow, like I said. So, we don't need much. Just a touch, actually. Need a tiny, tiny bit more white. Just a little dab will do ya. Like I said, just a dab. I need a little something a little hardier. There we go. Something to make it stick. There we go. Bam. Put in ideas, some shadows, some highlights. Yep. I think that's pretty good. I like it. I like it. Do again, blend something out there I don't really like. Okay, what do you say? We got some water lines in. Finish this bad boy. I'm gonna clean my knife over here to the side. Needed some more titanium white anyway, so I'm just gonna cut it nice and flat. Grab a thin roll of paint. Come over here and just scrape in some movement lines. Like that. Clean my knife. Put a couple of sparklers, movements right around this bend here. Well, there we go. I think we got us a pretty good painting. Straighten some of these lines here a little bit. Make it look ruffled and beat up. There we go. Need to lay it back in the canvas. Well, I'll be darned. I think a couple of touch-ups and we're good. One, I think if we just move a little bit of grass here and there on the rock, help kind of set it back and layer it back there. Again, I'm just using my fan brush, kind of smashing some things in. Okay, I like that, I like it. Then you can take the old palette knife here and scrape in twigs and sticks. Doers back here. Not too many. Yeah. Heck yeah. I do think I'm gonna come in with a smaller knife here. I need to move this up just a bit. It's coming downhill. There we go. Just right. Scrape it out a little bit. Making light little sparklers back there. Yeah, heck yeah. Oh, shoot. Of course I'd do that right at the end of the painting.
Gas, hybrid, electric. The power is yours.
We'll just kind of subtly wipe out our other mistake we just made here. Again, don't tell anyone. You know, the whole internet just saw me do that, but shh. There we go. Darn it. That's alright. If I let this dry a little bit, I can touch it up with some yellow. Just go right over it. Oil's a little more forgiving like that. Or heck, if we wanted to. I want to be happy with this painting. I want you guys to be happy with it too. Let's just bring this out a little bit more. And that'll help disguise some of my mistakes. Just like that. There we go. Just putting doers in before we call this finished. Okay. I think I'm fiddling too much. I've already messed it up about 1,000,000 times, so it's probably a good idea if I go ahead and stop now, huh? Do the old brushes down. Painting is good. Let's get you guys a little closer. That way you can kind of see some of the details. And I'll move my studio light just a bit. There you go. Hey, thank you so much for the rose. I appreciate that. Really do. You know, tips do help artists. There've been a few times I've turned the old TikTok bank and turned in some tips so I could get some supplies. Oh, yeah, I'm just over here cleaning my brushes. We used a 1-inch brush, and we used 2 fan brushes, and we used another 1-inch brush too. Fan brush, nice clean. All right, let's clean 2 more brushes, and then I'll give you guys the old run around the painting again. And again, thank you guys for being here. Thank you for the likes, the support, the comments. I'm sorry, I'm sure I missed quite a few comments. Oh, that's okay. No problem. I don't worry about it. You know, I'm in the same boat. I don't have a lot of coins to hand out because we cashed everything out. And, well, between bills, life, and being a starving artist, yeah, you know. All right, get this brush nice and clean. Another clean brush here. I tell you what, hearts, tapping that screen, share, comment, that brings in more traffic. More people who are here to enjoy art. In my experience, anyway. Cleaning off all my palette knives. Boy, I got crazy with palette knives today. 1, 2, and this little guy, 3. Oh, I got a 4th one over here. That's crazy. And I did use a 2-inch brush for some blending here and there, but I think that was out of pure, oh my gosh, I need to grab something. All right. It's the big ones you got to beat the devil out of. All right, we got that nice and cleaned up. Everything's all wiped down. We are looking amazing. I did get a little sloppy, but I was making some mistakes. I think I was in a hurry for no reason, but for a nice little exercise, I do not mind this painting at all. I do like the depth of this tree and how we've got the bark back there, and these layers of grass. Yeah, it did really narrow what I wanted. I wanted that sun to really come around the curve there, but I think I made this tree too big, and then I went from here, and then I somehow got some color there, but that's okay. You guys enjoy, I enjoy, we all enjoyed. There can be nothing better than that. So anyway, folks, I'm going to take a minute and say, hey, thank you. I appreciate you guys being here. I've got dirty hands here, but yeah, painting didn't turn out too bad at all. Nice little lazy Sunday afternoon painting. So yes, Mills, yes. Hey JT, how are you? But yes, Mills, me and Carl, we're good mates. So if you guys haven't, do check out Visual Fusions on TikTok and YouTube. He's a good buddy of mine. So, well, anyway, look at that. I got another groupie. Hey, I'm at 30 now. That's amazing. Sweet. That made for a good day. Well, anyhow, I'm hot. I've got oil paint everywhere. I did clean up everything, but now I got to clean up myself. Plus, it's Sunday, so I do chores. Whilst we were painting, I heard my washer and dryer both ding at me. So I'm gonna go ahead and just give you guys a little bit of line this up. I need some bee footage here. It's always good to have bee footage. And bear with me, I'm gonna wash my hands. I'll be right back, and we'll say a proper goodbye. That Prussian blue, man. Woo, such a strong paint. It's everywhere. I hate to paint with it, but I love to paint with it. Okay. Well, there we go. Yeah, I like that painting. I like the tree. I think when I do another painting, I will make a tree just like that again. I'll scale my canvas a little bit different, but I really do like this dark tree here. It's a hand-me-down, beaten up old thing, and I do like this one. It's very full. It's got oompa. It's got a nice little trunk there. Yeah, I'm pretty pleased. Sorry if I'm tooting my own horn over here, but for a quick little practice piece, boy, turned out great. So, well, thank you, Mills. And on that note, guys, I do have my hands all cleaned up and drying them up. I'm going to go ahead and call it a day. So thank you guys for being here. Thank you for the support. Appreciate any new followers. Thank you. I got a new team member, so that's also amazing. And boy, look at that. 5K likes. Heck yeah. Again, thank you guys for being here. Until next time. And don't forget, I do have a YouTube channel where I am really getting good about putting out all my paintings, full-length videos taken here from TikTok. So Oils with Mick, you can follow me here, and you can follow me there. Alright guys, y'all have a wonderful Sunday. Bye now.